See, that's the trouble. Nobody's in charge anymore. You imagine our grandparents, those that we've already put to rest. Don't you know that they are just probably rolling in their grave thinking that the entire American population is actually sitting around going, well, let's see. We took care of Hitler. We won 2 world wars. We've sent men to the moon and brought them home again. But we just don't know how to stop that little boy with a pistol. Smack him. See, my parents would smack me when I needed it. And look how I turned out. I would love to have seen some suit-wearing bureaucrat come up on my daddy's front porch and tell him he couldn't spank his kids no more. That'd be one dead civil servant. It's not the kids' fault, though. It's the breakfast we're feeding them. When you and I were little, we had a good fun breakfast. It was still okay to be a kid in America. And that's everybody's so health conscious at the age of 2. At the age of 2, you got parents giving a 2-year-old healthy products. We need jawbreakers and Tootsie Rolls. Sugar. We need to lose our teeth. Eat some dirt, damn it. Eat some dirt. Me and you, we had a good fun breakfast. Captain Crunch, Frosted Flakes, Fruit Loops, damn Fruit Loops. We put a half a bowl of sugar and our teeth fell out, but we were happy. And look what the kids have now, because some of the adults are eating it. Fruit and fiber, fruit and fiber. Have you seen that? Little dried up hard banana chips. It looks like rock, it tastes like rock. Little dried up hard raisins. You know it looks like nose boogers. You know it does. The fiber looks like the hair on a Cabbage Patch doll. That's why kids kill each other in school. They're pissed off about breakfast.
They have some food for us down the hall. James Gregory, our comedian friend from Atlanta, every time I look down there in the food line, you are down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think I've gained 3 or 4 pounds in the past 2 days. Somebody asked me, they said, James, I think you're putting on weight. I said, well, I just had breakfast. Sometimes, it depends on what time of day you get back there. Sometimes I'm the only one eating the real food. At lunch yesterday, they had sugar-free bran muffins. I asked the lady, I said, are you kidding me? Sugar-free means it's not sweet. There's no vanilla chocolate frosting. There's no cream cheese in the middle. There's no jelly. That's what I used to call a rock, you know. I noticed, and I learned in traveling, when I do my comedy shows, there's always another comedian on the show with me. And it's usually a guy that's much younger. Like age-wise, he's a generation behind me. And I don't know where in the dickens these young guys, I don't know where their mother was. I mean, these guys were not raised right. I mean, they don't smoke. A lot of them don't even drink. I mean, ain't that odd? It's like working with little girls, really. I mean, we go out to lunch. I'm embarrassed to go to lunch with them. I wouldn't be embarrassed if these were women. These are grown men in a public restaurant, a 5-page menu, and what do they get? Tuna tomato. Tuna tomato. Or an $8 Caesar salad. You think about this now. It's 4 ounces of romaine lettuce. 4 ounces. And they go, it's just $7.95. Let's all get one. I'd get a whole bucket of chicken for $8. And everybody's in this health craze now. The political correctness is even taking over our eating habits. I'm just not going to jump on that bandwagon. I mean, I went to the doctor. I had a complete physical from head to toe in 1968. Why do I need a second opinion? I mean, but they'll make fun of my food because while they're sitting there grazing around their lunch, they just graze and interrogate the waiter. Was this butter? Is this margarine? Was this fried? Was this grilled? Come on, eat. Just eat. You know? While they're going through all that, I'm sitting there with chicken fried steak, extra gravy, mashed potatoes, extra gravy, a lot of cornbread, a lot of butter, and I mean real butter. None of that little wimpy stuff like, I can't believe it's not butter. Come on. And they also have, I can't believe it's not butter spray. It's a butter mist. I'm going to tell you all something. If your daughter is dating a guy who sprays his butter, there's not going to be any grandkids. I'm just telling you. I come from a background. My mother used to say that an empty stomach is the devil's playground. You know how some people say, I can't do so-and-so on an empty stomach. I can't do so-and-so on an empty stomach. My family, we can't eat on an empty stomach. If we're awake, we're eating, you know. But those young guys I just talked about, they'll make fun of me. They'll point at my food. And they'll go, you know what that greasy food's going to do to you? I'm like, yeah, fill me up. I have to eat that way. I need to maintain my strength. Because I'm usually one of the pallbearers. when my healthy friends drop dead working out. And we all know that does happen, you know. And we had a young fellow, a radio personality in Atlanta, Georgia. This was on the news. He worked at a radio station. He dropped dead. He was 31 years old, 31. And he was, after work, he'd go to the gym and he'd work out. He was trying to press weight X number of pounds and had a heart attack. And they talk about what a tragedy that was. I'm thinking, well, you know, come on. You're lifting heavy stuff after you've punched out. Who would do that? I'm off work, let me go lift something heavy. The reason I'm still kicking, because while he was doing that, I was laying on the couch watching Andy Griffith. Yeah. So you have to be careful. It's okay to take care of yourself, but don't get it. This is extreme physical fitness. I got a tour. I name every tour. And this one is Exercise Can Kill You. It's on the news all the time. But you've heard stories about some fellow who'll drop dead jogging. Drop dead jogging. Imagine that. He's got car payments of $300 a month. And the buffoon is out running. And I've never heard a single story about anybody dropping dead, eating banana pudding, watching TV. You know,
Some years ago, now you folks who have children going to school, we all know this, that little children can get in trouble these days if they show up in school with any type of dessert. If you show up in school, the public school system, with cookies, candy bars, pastries, brownies, soft drinks, you all know this, it's not allowed in school anymore. The kids just got sugar in it. Now, most Americans think that makes sense, but it doesn't. Think what we've done here. I'm going to repeat this now and listen carefully. Little children, school children, can get in trouble if they show up in school with a cookie or a candy bar. Now, I believe in progress because life does move forward. But some things in the past makes more sense to me. Here's what would happen years ago when a kid got in trouble. He'd go like this. Ms. Jones, you need to get out here. Jason is in trouble again. Oh my God, what'd he do now? He showed up in school with 3 pornographic magazines. And he's showing pictures of naked women to all the other boys. And some of you older guys know that happened years ago. Pornography in school, you were in trouble. We got in trouble, big trouble, and probably got the ass whipping. But at least it was normal and it made sense. We're better off then than now. Now it goes like this, and we should all be embarrassed about it. Think about this. Here's what happens now. Ms. Jones, you need to get out here. Jason is in trouble again. Oh my God, what did he do now? We found a Tootsie Roll in his locker. As Americans, we should be embarrassed. This slippery slope is going down very quickly. Ms. Jones, your little boy is in trouble. We found a Tootsie Roll in his locker. Those are banned because Tootsie Rolls have sugar in it. Think about that. So I would say this to the soccer moms out there. The soccer moms and the nutless guys they're married to. Ask yourself this question. Think about this. Ask yourself this. What kind of little boy are you raising? What kind of little boy are you raising? What kind of man do you want him to grow up to be? A man who is attracted to naked women, or a man who scares of a Tootsie Roll?
This is true. This is about less than 6 months ago. I worked on the show with a 25-year-old comedian.
Yeah.
All right. And that's younger than me.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. Now, younger than me, but still, as a grown man, he's 25.
25.
A grown man. It's not like a baby or something. He says to me, "Are you going out to eat after the show?" I said, "Sure." He said, "Can I go with you?" I said, "Sure." Big mistake. I went to a TA truck stop. I love truck stops late at night. Mm-hmm. But keep in mind now, to understand this story and why I was embarrassed, we were at a truck stop. Not a five-star French restaurant. Yeah. It's a truck stop.
Nobody's wearing makeup.
I mean, there's real men in there. You know what I'm saying? Really. There's an acre of 18-wheelers out there. Okay?
Yeah.
In the middle of the night. Okay? Yeah. We go in, we sit down, waitress comes over, big woman. You know, that's the kind of waitress I like. Big one, you know? Yeah. A lot of pounds, not a lot of teeth, but a lot of pounds. Gotcha. Mustard everywhere, just mustard everywhere, you know? Anyway, this young guy, all he wanted was a salad. Nothing wrong with it. But he asked this truck stop waitress, did she know whether or not any of those salad ingredients had any pesticides?
Oh, well.
Had been any And she said, "Well, we spray for roaches every now and then, but I don't think none got on the lettuce." Wait, now this gets worse. This gets worse. Now listen, keep in mind now that she's talking to a man. Then she said, "What kind of dressing you want?" He said, "Raspberry vinaigrette." She looked at me. She said, "You know what he's talking about?" I said, no. Now, I won't go on about this, but now, a few minutes later, she goes, remember, it's just food. Puts the food in front of him. He looks at it, he goes, "Oops." Now, what grown man says, "Oops"? He said, "I can't eat that. I didn't know it come with cheese on it." He said, "I'm lactose intolerant.
I can eat
Lactose
that.
intolerant, yep.
It's got cheese on it.
Yep.
And she said, honey, that's not lactose cheese, that's cheddar cheese. It was only 12 years ago that they officially categorized obesity as a disease. It's official. Obesity is a disease. Fat people can't help it. It's just like polio. Maybe someday they'll find a cure. Nobody in this room really believes that obesity is a disease. I mean, come on. Where do you folks think I caught this? Got too close to a fat person. They sneezed, now I got it. And real big people are always short-winded. And they should be. See, I'm short-winded. I'm probably more short-winded than anybody in here tonight. What do you weigh right here? What do you weigh? What do you weigh? 150. You're saying 150? A grown man. Are you? Are you sick? You know that. What's your name? What's your first name? Huh? R.O.D. Rod. R-O-D. Are you retired or working? You're working. What kind of work you do? I know there's no heavy lifting. I know that. What kind of work you do? A surgeon. A surgeon? Are you a doctor? Well, I bet here's a good line you can use with your fat patients. Have you tried this, Rod? Try this. Look, you need to tell them. Matter of fact, they'll get a kick out of it. Say, look, honey, let me put it this way. You need to lose what I weigh. And, see what I'm saying? That's right. And look, and don't misunderstand that. If you listen carefully, I never make fun of anyone for being overweight. That's part of my heritage. My whole family can carry their own shade with them. Let me tell you what my definition of an intellectual is. It's people just like me and you, except they believe there's life on other planets. Even if they don't believe it, they act like they do. See, people with common sense like you and I, we know there's no life on other planets. It's just us. If there was life on other planets, we'd have sent them some foreign aid by now. And see, I'll get back to what I was talking about, but let me take a detour here. And I know there's a lot of you in the room right now who believe, you genuinely believe that there's a life form out there more intelligent than us. Because if you believe in UFOs, that's what you believe. Because a lot of people believe in that we've been visited by UFOs. They hang around for a day or two and go back. I mean, come on now. We've been tracking them since 1947. Don't you find it odd that these super intelligent beings have the technology to go tens of millions of miles from wherever they're at down here to visit us, hang out for a few days, go back, never refuel or nothing, and nobody notices them? Now let's just look at it practically. Let's say that there is life on other planets. Right? And
they've promised their kids a trip. It's a long weekend coming up. Oh, let's say Labor Day. And they say, hell, we'll go to Earth. And they're out in the driveway loading up the spaceship with the stuff they'll need. Bucket of chicken, tater salad, Fuzzbuster. Well, you know they're going to be speeding. And the dad says to all the kids, all right, kids, if y'all got to pee, you better pee now. I'm not stopping every planet we come to. And they take off and they come all this way. Don't you think just once, since 1947, just once, when they have landed maybe in Orlando, seen Disney World or something? Times Square, the Grand Canyon, but no. They always land next to a hog pen in Arkansas. This little survey I've been taking off and on now, I'm in my 5th year. I want you to simply raise your hand if you were born, raised, and spent most of your life in the state of Idaho. See? I've asked that question all over America and Miami. If you think about it, you've never gone to school with, worked with, lived near, or bumped into anyone from Idaho. So I'm figuring, heck, maybe ain't nobody out there. If any place needs tourists, it's Idaho. So what do? They spend $20 million promoting themselves as the potato state. Lord knows, that'd sure as heck make us all want to rush right on out there. Yeah. Where are you going on vacation this year? Well, I'll tell you. Yeah, I think I'll take the wife and kids out to Idaho. Let them look at some taters. The kids, they got that new Polaroid. We'll get there and take some pictures of some home fries, crinkle cuts. Just make a summer out of it, you know. Oh, my. Some evenings when you're on your way home from work, stop at a funeral home. Go in there and tell them you want 8 gallons of embalming fluid to go. You won't get it, but you know that guy won't sleep for days. He'll be like, you know. I think one reason I feel pretty good, I just had a vacation. Most people take them in the summertime. Let's say you're on vacation. You get up early one morning, get outside your motel. You go out by the pool. You stretch out on a lounge chair. All you want to do is soak up some early morning sun. And you look over there on the fence, and you'll always see a sign there that says, no pets allowed. You know what that means? Sometime in the past, some nut has said to his wife, honey, let's put the pony in the pool. Well, heck, he's been cooped up in that motel room ever since we got him. Just laying there, eating Cheetos. And watching HBO. Oh, he loves HBO. Saw The Godfather this morning. It scared him to death. Go get him. Let him splash around. So everybody's out on the front porch, and the phone would ring. And back in those days, the phone would have to ring 20 times before anybody ever bothered to pick it up. Things sure have changed in this country, haven't they? This whole country now has gone phone crazy. We're phone fanatics. We're afraid to get further than 2 feet from a phone. Gotta have that damn phone. If it rings one time, the whole house goes into a panic. Get the phone! Get the damn phone! And we got all this newfangled BS. Call for it, and so the caller can just chase us all over town. Got call waiting, got caller ID. Got to know who's on the line before we pick it up. Hell, we can't take no chances. It might be the CIA. We got speed dial, read dial, got memory dial. Got everybody programmed in there just so we can hit one button. We ain't got time no more to hit 7 buttons. No, we're in a hurry. We might miss Wheel of Fortune. Everybody got a portable phone with an antenna, so we have to talk on the deck. Got to talk on the deck. We got cellular phones, car phones, voicemail, Sky page. The whole world's got a beeper. You'll see them every night up in the lobby going, where's your payphone? Where's your payphone? I got beeped. I'm going, damn. Take a night off. They'll call back. But here's the way it once was. Remember back, think back now. Everybody's on the front porch and your mother goes, shh, shh, shh. Is that the phone? And Daddy would go, well, hell, something's ringing. Mom would go, I bet you it's that phone. And Daddy would say, it probably is. And your mother would say, if I knew it was going to be ringing like that, I'd never had it put in. And Daddy would say, I told you, honey, once we had it put in, it'd be ringing. And then she'd say, don't you start telling me what you told me. He said, well, I'll get it. He said, no, honey, you worked all day. Sit right there, I'll get the phone. He said, well, I don't mind getting it. She said, did I say you minded getting it? He said, well, I don't guess it matters which one of us answers the phone. And she'd say, well, do you want to get it? And finally one of them would say, wonder who it could be. So eventually, your mother answers the phone. And when she hung up, she would go, Lord, have mercy. And anytime your mama said, Lord, have mercy, only one or two things could have happened. Somebody died, or the neighbor's dog pissed in her azaleas. I tell you what, you pay close attention and see if this right here for most of you out there tonight, see if this don't bring back some precious, fond childhood memories to you about your mother and that covered dish. You think back a long time ago now when you was like, oh, just yay big. It'd be late in the evening, early nighttime. Everybody's out on the front porch after supper, about half asleep. Pot roast to do that to you. Remember, those were the good old days in America where a mother forced the kids to overeat. Made them eat. All right, y'all don't eat all that pot roast. I ain't going to make another one. Well, hell. Do you remember this? Remember as a little kid, we'd all be sitting on the doorsteps, the kid would. All the grown folks could spend an hour discussing among themselves the last time it came a good rain. To a small kid, that never made no sense. But we couldn't say nothing back in those days. You couldn't back talk your folks. But they'd be sitting on the front porch, somebody'd go, boy, we sure could use a good rain. Hell, it ain't rained real good since that last Friday in May. Somebody's going, no, hell, it's rained since then. No, I'll tell you how I know. They're Friday before Memorial Day. Memorial Day is last Monday in May. Friday before that, my car broke down on I-20. Had to walk 3 miles to the payphone. I got soaked. Last damn Friday in May. So I said, no, I'll tell you what. It rained the second Saturday in June. Reason you don't know, you was in jail that weekend. Then he said, well, that wasn't my fault. If y'all got a bondsman, I could have got out there on Friday. Then somebody else will say, well, anyway, we need rain. Well, yeah, I didn't say we didn't need no rain. And in our little hearts as children, we were sitting on the doorstep thinking to ourselves, who gives a rat's ass when it rains? My favorite aunt, God rest her soul, you know, big woman. All my aunts were big, you know. And here's the way I just repeat what she used to say. As soon as I get home, I'm gonna take a water pill. I think most of this is just fluid, you know.
Yeah, well, let me ask you, you look like you've lost weight now. Are you exercising more?
Oh, no, that exercise will kill you. Exercise will kill you. All I do, I just buy bigger shirts. It fools everybody.
Yeah.
And I quit going to doctors. You know, those doctors will kill you. You know.
Well, you know, I knew a doctor once. If you couldn't afford the operation, he could touch up the X-ray.
That's right.
How about you?
See, every time you go to the doctor, no matter what your problem is, they tell you to lose weight and they tell you to exercise. Well, I don't want to hear it, so I just don't go.
You're always traveling.
Yes, I
Are you
am.
still driving everywhere?
I drive everywhere I go. I'm afraid to fly. I've always been afraid to fly. I don't mind flying once a year just to catch up on my drinking and my praying. You know, you can't smoke on an airplane either.
No, that's true. You still smoke?
Yeah, I smoke my cigars.
Oh, cigars are not supposed to be as bad as cigarettes, I understand.
Well, I tell you, that's one reason that I don't join a health club. You can't smoke in a health club, you know. So, but no, I don't like to fly. It's too dangerous out there, you know. But hey, it's always been scary out there. Remember about 5 or 6 years ago when that U.S. Airways jet crashed into the Hudson River up in New York?
Yeah.
You remember what brought that plane down? Birds. Remember?
Sure.
Birds.
Yeah.
We're talking about an airplane, not a kite, not a balloon. This was an airplane knocked out of the sky by some birds, not a deer. Birds. And listen, this is an actual quote from Captain Sully. He was a hero, Captain Sully. Here's a quote. The moment I saw the birds coming, I knew there could be trouble.
Especially those duck-billed platypuses.
The last time a bird hit my car, who do you think went down? You said, Mama, who was that? That was Cecil. His daddy died today. Yeah, the way he tells it, and we always say that, the way he tells it, like he might be making this up. The way he tells it, his daddy had been outside cutting grass. Well, ever since they bought that riding mower, hell, he cut grass every damn day. He just got there and ride. Well, you know, they bought him that riding mower last summer after he cut off 3 toes on his right foot. That was him being damn bullheaded. You know the mower where it says keep hands and feet away from blade? He said, it's my damn mower. They can't tell me what to do. Well, anyway, listen. So Cecil and the other kids went in together and they bought him this riding mower. I told them when they bought that mower, I said, look, that man's 82 years old. He don't need no damn 12 horsepower. But they wouldn't listen. Sears had that damn sale going on. Nothing down, no payments till April. But they said we'll just add that to what we already owe. Well, when he turned 80, they took away his weed eater. He was chasing bumblebees with it. Well, he wore those real thick bifocals. Remember that? He wore bifocals. So when he would look up like that right there, look up, that bumblebee like a buzzard to him. And then, of course, when he would look down like that right there, look down, he was so proud. Trouble was, his wife didn't wear bifocals. Well, anyway, they get this big mower, and sure enough, he was riding that damn mower to the mall. Had a handicap sticker. We know he had that bad foot and everything. Cutting through people's yards. Everybody had one mowed strip. And they were pissed. Well, anyway, he had no business cutting grass today. It was 98 degrees out there, and Cecil said, Daddy, you ought not cut grass today. You just cut it yesterday. He said, I know, but it might be raining tomorrow. Bless his heart, he thought cutting grass was just like a bowel movement. You ought to do it every day. Matter of fact, that's what he do, get up every morning and shit that mower. I enjoyed it, and I think what I enjoyed the most was I got enough money out of that to make a car payment.
Did you really?
Yeah. I was about a month behind. I'm all caught up
car,
now.
too.
Right.
Who do we have representing the plaintiffs?
That's me, Your Honor. Harold P. Cheatham from Rob Cheatham and Steel at your service.
Go Cheatham. Proceed, Lawyer Cheatham.
Your Honor, the law says a person cannot portray a private individual in a piece of fiction so that person is identifiable, and at the same time hold that person up to ridicule and embarrassment in his own hometown. And that is exactly what's happened to my clients, these poor, miserable, pathetic people.
And that's exactly why I'm going to throw the book at him. I'm going to throw.
James, we've known you a while.
Long time.
I'm sitting here looking at you. You look different.
I had cosmetic surgery. I had a facelift. Phase 1, I'm going to go back again. See, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I was just so reluctant to do anything that would take away from my natural beauty.
You must have had a big part in the movie.
Well, I got Ray to co-sign.
Oh, Ray co-signed. You made the car payment
I
with
said,
what it
this is going
paid.
to cost a lot. I need a co-signer for this surgery.
I didn't know you were going back again, though.
Yeah, I got to go back again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, you'll have to do another movie.
But we can make payments.
What are they
You may have to
doing?
sell the car.
What are they doing in phase 2?
Phase 2? Well, just, some more stuff, And then I think I'm going to get some hair. I'm going to buy some hair.
Yeah.
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 Calm down, go.
And I wanted help. I wanted some help with the rest of the body, and they just said it was beyond help.
Yeah, I got you.
So, so I'm going to tell them I just take a face shot of it.
I'll introduce you to this bagpipe player I met, and I think he knows how to do that.
Oh, does he? And by the way, have you noticed that's one thing that all of us fat people have in common? We'll do anything in the world to lose weight except quit eating. We like to read books, join clubs. Matter of fact, we like to read a good diet book while we're eating a box of cookies. And I've tried every fad diet that come along. Remember Dr. Stillman's water diet? You had to drink 14 glasses of water every 24 hours. I lost 2 pounds the first day. My bladder fell out. But I tell you what, I invented a diet. You fat people write this down, I don't mind. What you do before every meal, you drink a half a pint of Seagram 7. You're still hungry, but you can't find your mouth. You know, fat people will eat anywhere. I hate it when they eat in bed. It's nighttime, you take a shower, you crawl between the sheets, and there's tater chips in there. But see, when it comes to being overweight, we all become hypocrites. In other words, it's all right to be fat, but it's not so all right to date a fat person. That makes us hypocrites. And I know, I used to date a fat woman. Oh, Lord. Just so you'll know what I'm talking about. The moment you saw this woman, you just assumed that somebody in her family owned a flatbed truck.
And I think before I get started here, I'll just give you a update on some kin folks. Some of you know about this already. We all love our kin folks, but we have one or two we don't want to see too often. I got a cousin that way. I see him every 2 or 3 months. We have lunch, catch up on times, you know. He's always bragging about something. In the past year or so, he's been bragging about getting a brand new 6-quart crock pot. He don't have it yet. He put it on layaway. He goes on and on and on about that damn crock pot. He'll ask me, he says, he'll tell me about the crock pot like I don't know about it. He says, here's what you could do with a crock pot. You could put a dead chicken. He could have just said chicken. You could put a dead chicken in a crock pot early in the morning, turn it on low. And when you get home from work in the evening, it'll be ready to eat. Ain't that something? I said, yeah, but you don't work. I said, hell, you're there all damn day. He goes, well, I'm just saying, yeah. For as long as I can remember, he's never had a full-time regular job, you know. He don't know how to fill out a job application. Whereas his nearest relative, he'll put 12 miles. In case of emergency call, he'll write in like 911. See, he gets that attitude. His whole family is crazy. Have you folks ever been around people who will talk back to the television? Ah, damn. His dad, my uncle, God rest his soul, would do that. Remember back in the 80s, there's a popular TV show called Knight Rider, the talking car. That was my uncle's favorite show. The minute that show started, he'd go, I'll bet you a dime to a donut that somebody else is doing that voice. I'm like, oh, you reckon? Our Miss Piggy would come on the TV screen. He'd go, I bet you that's not a real pig. A real pig wouldn't wear a dress like that. And I will tell you this, and I'll move on. This may not be funny, but I'm going to tell you anyway. My cousin, he loves jalapeno peppers. And so do I love hot peppers. But he calls it jalapeno pepper. He'll say to a waitress, do y'all have jalapeno? You mean jalapeno? No, damn it, jalapeno. That's right. He will point to that jar of pepper. He says, see right there? That's a J. That's jalapeno. And I made the mistake of trying to explain that to him. I said, I know it's a J, but it's pronounced with an H. It's like the word Jose. The word Jose is Jose, but it's pronounced with an H. He goes, that don't make no damn sense. If that made sense, then Jello would be hello. It's just like that. It just gives you a damn headache. But he gets all that from his father. This was years ago. We've all been told, this is common knowledge, that 75% of all fatal car accidents usually occur within a 20-mile radius of where we live. When he heard that, he moved. He said, that ain't gonna happen to me.
You all have a restaurant here, Poor Folks. A sign in front of Poor Folks Wednesday afternoon said, stop. Say howdy to our pork chops. Well, you know, I turned around. Oh, this lady started talking about regular size, hungry size. I said, heck, lady, I ain't gonna eat them. I'm gonna talk to them, get them out of here. Signs are interesting. You ever drive through a neighborhood and you'll see a sign in somebody's front yard that says for sale by owner? To me, that seems like a lot of wasted paint. Who else would be selling this man's house? I've never seen a sign that said for sale by neighbor. Well, heck yeah, come on in. What's up, T? They're on vacation. They'll never know. Come on, get on. There's a lot of things that just don't make sense. It bothers me that you can buy ham at Kmart. See, you folks, all right, you can see the humor in that. You know, in Mississippi, they won't laugh at that. Not only will they not laugh, they get upset. Like, oh yeah, that's good meat over there, you know. I mean, you think about it. If you're in Kmart and you look in somebody's shopping cart, they should have in there what we all get at Kmart. Motor oil, Pampers, gifts for people we hate. I can't imagine somebody heading toward checkout and the husband saying, honey, don't forget the meat. I mean, in any grocery store, baked ham is $4, $5 a pound. Kmart, $1.89. What did this hog die of, huh? And listen, the larger Kmart stores, they've got the restaurant in the back, the Kmart Grill. Are you aware of the fact that some of the Kmarts now have a salad bar? Oh, don't that make your skin crawl? That's like Amoco announcing they have homemade biscuits. Now they're driving all around. You know what I like? When they're working on the highways, some of these signs they have, you know, like right lane closed, used left lane. The second part of that sign insults my intelligence. Does the highway department think if they had a sign that just said right lane closed, that there would be thousands of us parked on the freeway going, what do we do? I mean, you know, think that. And some signs we don't need, some we don't even need. Like the one that says road narrows. We don't need that, because we would just know. We go like, the road just got narrow. You know why they put a sign there? So some idiot won't turn to his wife and go, honey, I believe our car just got wider. You know, but it's better than flying, anything driving. There's no rest areas at 30,000 feet, you know. As long as you don't drive with somebody who don't know how to drive. My relatives, my family, they can't drive. My friends can't drive. I'm the only one that can drive and read a book at the same time. Because, you know, we all got crazy relatives. I got one relative who drilled himself to death. He had this high-powered Black & Decker drill, and he's going to put the screw back in his cowboy belt buckle. I told him, I said, I think I'd take that belt off first. He said, don't tell me how to use my drill. I said, okie dokie. He gets about halfway through and sneezes. He'd have been all right, but while he was waiting on the paramedics, he backed it out. Oh.